Good evening, everyone. I'll be quick, I promise. Thank you so much for coming tonight. I really appreciate it, and our whole team really appreciates it. Thank you to our sponsors and our team. And as you saw just a few minutes ago, GDA has been a huge part of the industry for an entire century. So it's an absolute honor to be here to continue that legacy. This brand, Gifts and Decorative Accessories, has soul, which so many of you know. A life to it that's very rare in the case of many brands that are as tenured as this. To me, all of our brands, GDA included, are living, breathing organisms that have to be fed, nourished, and challenged to be better every day. To me, tonight is also about the hundreds of individuals and teams that have worked tirelessly over 100 years to challenge and to grow this brand. Tonight, we honor those that dedicated their professional lives over 10 decades. I'm so proud of our GDA brand, our team, and of course, the innovation of the McAllister family that started it all in 1917. The third generation of McAllisters, as Nancy said earlier, are here tonight. If Leanne and Ron would again stand, and if you would please acknowledge them and their family. I want to congratulate the Century Award nominees and winners this evening. Many of you came from around the country and the world to be here today, and we appreciate your dedication to the industry and your contribution to GDA. We'll celebrate your successes tonight. I also want to thank the sponsors again this evening who've made this event possible. By sponsoring this event, you're demonstrating a commitment to the betterment of this industry. The sponsors in this room run great companies that ultimately bring smiles to faces all over the world. The work these sponsors do to create jobs globally, support working families, children, and are responsible for products and services that cheer up a child in the hospital, welcome a new baby into the world, and allow a newly married couple to make a house a home. Let's not forget that tonight. How many other industries can really say we make smiles? So you should all give yourselves a pat on the back for that. That's awesome. One partner tonight in particular, Gift for Life, is an organization that is doing great work, important work, that saves lives. And for that, I congratulate each of you for your support of Gift for Life and its mission. We at GDA and Progressive Business Media are proud to support Gift for Life, as well as many other organizations under our charitable arm, which we refer to internally as the Everyone Deserves a Home campaign, and that's managed through our social committee. To those of you that have been here the past few years, you know that it really takes an enormous team effort to put an event like this together. We have about 24 or so staff members of PBM here tonight who have worked hard to make this event spectacular, including our events, editorial, account executive, marketing, and video teams. Please join me in thanking my team for all their work they put into tonight. I'd also like to put a plug in for REA, which is another sponsor that was not mentioned in Nancy's speech earlier. So thank you to Eric and REA as well. I'd also like to take a moment to talk about a very special member of our team, if you would indulge me for a minute. Warren Shoulberg. Throughout his career, Warren has tracked numerous evolutions of the retailing industry, from the rise of discounters to the explosion of category killers, to the consolidation of national retailers, to the dawning and disruption of e-commerce. Along the way, he's helped members of the gift and home furnishings industry make sense of all these changes with wit, grit, and an occasional kick in the rear. Over the past 4 decades, 44 years if you want to be exact, nearly every journalist in B2B media has either worked for him, with him, or competed against him. He shared his expertise on gifts, home textiles, housewares, and furniture at professional gatherings all over the United States, Europe, and Asia. Warren's been honored by the Fashion Institute of Technology, the International Furnishings and Design Association, and appeared as a guest lecturer at the Columbia Graduate School of Business and many other institutions of higher education. Warren's been frequently quoted in the national media, including the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, and CNN. They say that when you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. By this philosophy, Warren has never worked a day, except when travel and expense reports were due. Warren started in 1977 at HFN, and has held the editor-in-chief position at both HFN and Home and Textiles today. In 2010, he was named publisher and editorial director of Home and Textiles Today, and he's also served as editorial director of HFN and Gifts and Decorative Accessories. According to Allison Zisco, our managing editor of HFN, Warren raised HFN's standing and respect in the industry. He always held us up to the highest editorial standards of excellence and brought order if and when he saw chaos. He always inspired confidence and calm. Michael Gambardella, our art director for HFN and HCT, noted how creative Warren is and the wonderful conceptual cover ideas he never seemed to run out of. Michael, who's here tonight, has worked on and off with Warren for the entirety of those 40 years. Maureen Azzato, our editor and publisher of HFN, who's also around tonight, said, "I have known and worked with Warren for only 2 years, but it was so easy to become fast editorial and business partners. I could not have asked for a more generous leader, teacher, confidant, and humorist as I embarked on my career in the total home industry." Warren is a retail industry icon of the first order. We're all little rich to have known and worked by his side. Warren, you've made our brands and progressive business media stronger and better. Your restaurant recommendations, love of Chinese food and chocolate, and endless knowledge of Boeing airplanes have really made our lives richer. On behalf of my family, the hundreds of staff members who have worked for you and with you, the thousands of clients you have helped over the years, the millions of retailers, and billions of consumers that have benefited from your intelligence, your humor, and your guidance, thank you. Please join me. Warren, thank you for everything, and we'll turn it over to you to kick off tonight's award celebration.
I don't know who he was talking about because I never met this guy, so it's very touching. Thank you very much, Matt. I really appreciate that, and the part about not working a day in my life, I was hoping you hadn't noticed that, but it's a little late for that. So, more about me. So I started. I'm sorry. Tonight we're here to present Century Awards. It's the first time we've ever done this. GDA has gone out of its way, spared no expense on this momentous occasion. In fact, in honor of our 100th anniversary, tomorrow we're going to make the sun disappear.